Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm your co-host, Ease.
We got another amazing episode tonight. It's Friday night special. We got 4 lovely ladies on the panel. We talking dating and relationships. Steve, go ahead and run that new intro. Actually, Gabby, you done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. That's all. That's it. All right, we are back, ladies and gents. We are live right now on YouTube and Facebook. I mean, we haven't seen y'all since last Friday. Last Friday was crazy, right, bro?
Yo, it was an episode. It was definitely entertaining.
It was definitely an episode. We had so sometimes we like bringing animals on the show. Let's show Mamacita. Let's put so we have this animal today on this show, but last week we had an animal too that threw a drink on me. So, sometimes we don't discriminate. Humans and animals are welcome on the show.
What species was it?
my God.
At the zoo? I mean, from last week.
Yeah,
that had to have been like a ape.
Ape?
That had to have been an ape.
Ape.
If not a rhinoceros.
That's crazy.
It was a rhinoceros.
crazy.
I say you go with rhinoceros.
Nah, yeah, because they tall and she was tall.
Oh my God.
Yeah, tall for you. I'm just messing with you, dog. But anyways, that episode was crazy. Shorty threw a drink on me. And thanks for the support. Everyone you are literally the most stoic guy ever. Man, women are like children. So, I mean, I handled her just like I would handle a kid. Oh, you spilled something on me. It's okay. I'll clean this up. Get out of here. Go to your room. And that's exactly how I handled it. So, with that being said, we got a few links in the description. First link is to be a member. We got 3 tiers: gang, hitman, and mob ties. Go ahead and join the membership. You get a lot of different perks, and it helps support the podcast, and it helps it grow. The second link is going to be for the one-on-one coaching. I do media and marketing coaching. I coach men on masculinity, and then also dating and relationships and couples coaching. So if, your chick is withholding sex for compliance, or you're a little scrawny and you don't know how to lead a woman or hold your frame, go ahead and click that second link and I'll help you out. The third link is going to be for the merch. We got merch, so once again, the Mr. Man glasses, the famous glasses that I always wear. And this is a good case. It's not pleather, it's leather. Go ahead and touch that. Let them know that it's leather. That's leather. Mm-hmm. See? Listen to the white girl. Then we also, and Steve got it pulled up. Perfect. Thank you, Steve. He pulled it right up. The fourth link in the description is for the Clips channel. So if you like this podcast, go ahead and subscribe to the Clips channel. We are posting clips on the Clips channel. And then the fifth link is for the Discord. I do believe we got a Miami trip coming up.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming up real soon. And stay tuned to that. Everyone in the Discord, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm doing in Miami. Got some surprises for y'all. But yeah, join the Discord. It's free, bro. Just join it. We keep you up to date. I miss anything, Ease? No? That's about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's good.
I think that's good. All right. Let's get into introductions. The ladies. We're going to start. We start, and you want to start over there. We're going to start over here with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, with you. Welcome back. Name, age, and where you from?
Deal.
Oh, you wearing my glasses. Hey, she got the Mr. Man glasses.
Make sure y'all make a purchase.
Okay.
Anyway.
She's supporting.
Mel, Allentown. I'm pretty sure y'all know her by now.
Age?
Oh, 27.
And what do you do for a living? You still stripping on the pole?
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
thought you was a.
I'm still doing production at a warehouse.
Oh, you're not a backup dancer for?
Never was, never will
I thought
be.
you was. Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Dang, that was the wrong mail. My bad. I'm just. Fun fact.
I ran out.
You ran out. Okay. Dang, yeah. This is what, your third time on the pod?
Yeah.
You ran out of fun facts? All right. What's the question that they want? Did you ever cook your father a meal?
No,
Oh, yes.
I told you that.
You never cooked your father a meal?
No,
You
I
are.
don't.
You are
That's messed up.
unworthy.
Don't.
Okay. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, anyway.
Moving right along.
Move right along.
Welcome back.
Hi, my name is Rosita Gomez. I'm 23 years old, from Mexico. What's the next question? Fun fact.
23. Yeah. Go ahead. Let me adjust
Yeah.
the camera for her.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Currently, I'm not working.
Okay. And a
Stay at
fun.
home girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Stay at home
Yes.
girlfriend.
Yes. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I love my baby, Mamacita. We always match.
It's not a fun.
I mean, like. I don't really know a fun fact.
You don't have a fun fact? You see that?
That's a fun fact.
That is a fun.
I dress up my dog. Like,
All right.
There's not a
Yeah.
lot of people that do that.
yeah. And then what was the question?
Have you ever cooked your dad a meal?
I have.
You have.
I made him cheese from scratch, straight from the cow.
Cheese from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you did. Just make him cheese.
No, like I made him like a whole meal, but
What was the meal?
beans, rice, and then chicken.
Okay.
Just one time?
No, multiple times.
Multiple times.
All right.
Okay.
Did he eat it all? Did he clean the plate?
Cleaned up,
right, just
sucking
make sure.
fingers and everything.
If he didn't, then I don't know if you're cooking all that. Just
No.
making sure. All right.
Let's move it on to welcome back.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing pretty good. How
Thanks
are you?
for having me. I'm doing great, thanks.
Name, age, and where you from? Let them know.
I'm Gianna. I'm 23 years old, and I live in the Lehigh Valley.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a permanent makeup artist.
Permanent makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
And you're about to be in a competition, right?
That's correct.
What kind of competition? Explain that to the audience.
I'm doing a bodybuilding competition. My first one's in 6 weeks, and then my second one's in 8 weeks. So
Okay, nice.
I'm excited.
That's what's up. Fun fact.
Fun fact, when I was little, I had a speech impediment.
You
so
did.
I could not pronounce my R's.
How little were you? Everyone got a speech impediment.
I was like 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to go to speech therapy. So,
Okay.
but
You
yeah.
can pronounce your R's. Can you say
can.
Rosita?
Rosita.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And have you ever cooked your father a meal?
I've cooked him many meals. I cook him many meals in the month. Too many to count.
Okay.
Definitely
That's what-
breakfast is a go-to
That's
when he's
what's
not
up.
working. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you ask them their relationship status or no?
Well, she made it clear. She said she's a stay-at-home girlfriend.
Okay. Mel, you
Single.
I thought you was about to take Shorty on a motorcycle ride or take home.
After she did what she did, she ain't getting on my bike.
The girl after the good drink in his face.
Yeah, nah. She ain't getting on my bike. She might do something else.
Gianna, relationship status.
I'm single.
Single. Okay. And name, age, and where you from?
First of all, I would like to thank No Fugazi Podcast and the host for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I am Sangay. I'm from Bhutan. And age, I'm in 20s. Fun fact,
Yes.
I genuinely look forward and I enjoy ending my day with workout.
You enjoy ending your day with the workout.
Yeah,
So that's
every
something that you
single
actually
day.
enjoy.
Yes.
So you work out at the end of the day.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Relationship status.
I'm single.
Single. How long you
Yeah.
been single for?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And how long have you been out here for in America?
It's almost 3 years now.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And almost 3 years single. I'm sure you're trying to get married to get that Visa card, right? You trying to, hey, slide in the DM. She's gonna get that Visa on me.
No,
She's like, no, don't say that. I'm messing with you.
No, I am I would say I'm back to the dating world.
Yeah.
I am ready to date.
Ready to date.
Yeah. And I am looking forward to meet the one but I would definitely not get married or look someone for visa. That's not what I'm looking forward for.
For sure. You like
Yeah.
black guys?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
As
matter.
long as-
Ease was talking about you the whole time before the podcast. He was like, dang, I want me a little egg roll. And I was like, Ease, bro, you wildin', homie. Just listen, man. She's don't be wildin', bro.
I did not say that.
But no, that's great. Let's do. What do you do for a living out here since you're in America?
In America, the reason I came to America is like I'm an actress and model back home. I have movies and series back home.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
that's why I like. So I'm from Bhutan, and my country is very small. And then I wanted to like explore bigger platform, and I wanted to have more opportunities, and I wanted to explore my talent, because I was very interested in acting and modeling, and I pursued it in my country, and I was
Okay.
yeah. And
So
then
you're trying to do the same thing out here?
yeah, that's the reason why I had to come out of my country to have a bigger platform. So I was thinking where to go, and then I chose America because I have my siblings living here. They're married and they're settled here. So yeah, I chose America because I'm very close
it's
to
the
my
land of
family.
opportunity, too.
Yeah, it's a land of opportunity, and also I have my siblings here. I
There
have
you
my
go, okay.
I
Nice.
have my family here, so it's better to be here. That's why I came here. So I have agents out here too, but besides, I also babysit. I bartend. Like, I would say I'm a hustler in America.
Y'all can leave that open, actually. Yeah. You said you a hustler.
Yeah.
She said, I'm a hustler, baby. She came to America. Hey, man, listen, chat. This is what I'm saying. These immigrants, they come here, they work harder than us,
Yeah.
and black people complaining about reparations. All right,
That
man, we
part.
know the white man kind of did us wrong, but god dang, they over here coming working harder than us. I got to step up your game. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Did you ever cook for your father? And if so, what meal did you cook for your father?
Oh, I lost my father when I was in like junior school, primary. We call it primary
Yeah.
school. But yeah, I did cook for him a lot actually. In my country, girls, they always cook. It's like we are raised in such a way where like girls, by teens. I mean, like I started cooking when I was just 10 or 11. I wasn't even 10.
It's in
I
your
guess.
culture,
yeah.
you mean?
So
Like,
it's
that's
it's
what-
just our culture.
That's
so
what women do.
I have cooked a lot for my dad, for my mom, for uncle, like aunts, for whole
And you
family.
were doing that at a young age.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's something.
Wait, where you say
Like-
you from?
Bhutan.
Bhutan?
Yeah.
Chat, maybe what is it called? The boys that travel, what are they called?
Oh, passport
Passport
bros.
bros. Maybe I need to go to Bhutan, man. They out there cooking for men, so you never know. But fair enough. Cool. Let's see what the chat getting into right now. We got some super chats already.
Yeah,
you
Holiday
been reading the
Tone.
chats?
These
East.
just
Okay, we got Holiday Tone in here. Holiday Tone says he got the first question. We gonna start over here.
Holiday Tone starting already.
Holiday Tone says, ladies, name 2 attractive features of the men on the couch. Also, if double standards exist, who benefits more, men or women? Stay dry today, Cooley, and ease. We will stay dry. We'll stay dry. Let's do his first part of his question first. So name 2 attractive features of us. Gianna?
2 attractive features.
Yeah, that's
Are we
what it-
talking like physically, or are we just?
He didn't even say.
I think just in general.
You know what?
Yeah.
It could be anything you want since he didn't say. Holiday Tone, that's what you get
Yeah.
for not being specific. So anything you want to name.
For both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. I like your outfits. Those are very nice.
That's gay. But okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm joking. Go ahead.
listen, not every guy has style. So you guys have style. I'll give you that.
You know?
And you guys are obviously more muscular. So
Okay. That's her
kudos to
too.
you.
That's
Yeah,
her
there
too.
you go.
Word, there it is.
And
Thank you.
You're welcome.
how do I pronounce your name again? I suck at names, so it's just not true.
It's Sungay.
Sangay.
Sangay.
Yeah.
Okay, Sangay. So name two attractive features of the Men on the Couch. Holiday Tones chat.
Let's see. Okay, first will be like dress up. I mean, like, it's not just a dress up, it's like how you present yourself. As like, I got to meet Ease outside, and then you like the vibe we get when we see the person for the first time.
Yeah.
It's like how you present yourself.
Welcoming.
Yeah, welcoming, and that was very nice for me.
Thank
And
you.
then I have been watching your podcast, both of you in podcasts. So how you handle the situation and how you talk to women or how you talk in general in podcasts, that was very appealing for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Look at
Appreciate
that. Dang, where's she from again?
She's from.
Bhutan.
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 I'm gonna
Bhutan.
ask you
That's in
30,000
That's in
times.
South Asia, by the way.
Bhutan.
Okay, Bhutan. Okay, got it. It's supposed to be the happiest country? I don't know.
Yeah.
Only you would
Yeah.
know statistics like that, Steve.
You be knowing everything.
Mel, go ahead.
Yeah,
Your turn.
Mel. What you like about us?
I would say muscles and the lips.
Let me see.
Don't lick them now.
Let me see.
Oh,
Both of y'all.
but how you gonna? It's gay.
What? Oh,
Gay?
each?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
both of
Right.
each.
I would say both of y'all the physically fit.
Okay.
And then I would say for Cooley, the hair. Whoever did your hair, shout out to
Shout
you.
out to my hairstylist. She definitely hooked it up. And
Name the
this
app.
ain't fake. This is my real hair, bro. It's just I got long hair. They be saying that I got extensions and stuff like that. No, man, it's real. But anyways, go ahead.
And then for Ease, he already licked them.
Oh,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mel.
That was it. Did you do two?
Yeah, she said the muscles
Yeah.
and the lips.
Oh, okay, got you. And what about you?
okay. I think with you, the height, of course. What are you, 6'5"?
6'4".
4.
Yeah, 6'4".
Damn.
6'5".
She's not
with
gonna
the
like my height.
I mean,
On.
maybe.
Okay, so yeah, the height and then the beard, for sure.
Okay,
Physically, 100% the beard.
got it.
I like this man.
If I added a +1, you have God is great on the board. So I love that. That's a
Oh, that's the +1.
Yeah,
I do have
+1.
God is great. So when all of these slurs come in here,
Yeah.
they get to see that God is great.
We believe
Yes.
in Jesus over here. And then for you, the accent, of course.
Thank you.
New York, come on.
All day, Brooklyn.
And like you're just a very happy person.
Thank you.
Always smiling. Like you make people's like energy come up.
Oh,
I like that.
Ease, she put you on the friend zone. You're just happy.
Oh my god.
Straight friend zone vibes.
No, he is.
You're just
He's
a
always
happy
smiling.
person and smiley. Like that means no box for you. Friend zone, buddy. No, we just... I'm messing with you.
Yo, spotlight is on me
We
today.
gotta chill stream tonight, man. We gotta
That's
have fun.
funny.
All right, so the next part of Holiday Tones question, we're gonna start on over here with you, Mel.
Yeah, Mel.
Skip.
If we started over here, we're gonna start with
What's
you,
this
Mel.
question?
All right, second part is also if double standards exist, who benefits more, men or women?
Men.
You said men benefit more from double standards. Okay. And who benefits more from double standards, men or women?
I think it depends on what double standards, but I would say probably men, 100%.
Men? Okay. And Gianna, who benefits more from double standards, men or women?
Who benefits more?
Yeah, who benefits more?
That's a difficult one.
It depends.
I have to think on that. I guess it depends. Could go either or.
Yeah, well, it depends on the double standard,
Yeah.
of course. But like
Yeah.
just in general, like if you just had to like think of some double standards, like overall, who would you say benefits the most? Like who does like the
I feel-
double standards kind of lean towards?
I feel like it's women.
Okay. Women. Maybe or yes?
Well, I'm just like thinking, okay, if a woman's like, with a secure man.
Yep.
So you guys are there protecting, providing, it's just maybe we're benefiting more.
Okay.
But
all right.
I don't know.
Well, a double standard would be like, I'm not gonna. I think I'm trying to give a double standard example without trying to curve your answer.
This is difficult.
So, Ease, what you doing, bro? This guy reading chats. Let me think of a double standard real quick. A regular double standard. So a double standard would be like, okay, military, selective service, right?
So something.
Women don't have to sign up for selective service, right? But men do. So that's a double standard that benefits women because you don't got to go to war and what I mean, be drafted. So
that's true.
Thinking about like all the double standards, who would you say who benefits more?
I feel like women do if you're putting it in that perspective. Then
well, I mean, that was just an example, but there's many others.
Well, there's many others, but I feel like it's us women. So
okay, got it.
There we go.
What about you?
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure how I
understand
what double standard exactly mean out here in America.
I got you. So for a double standard, it means that, hey, what's the best way to explain a double standard?
A double standard is.
I only know the examples.
For example.
Yeah. So what's okay for one side is not okay for. Let's just bring up the definition. Actually.
Well, like for example, like if the man, right? If the man makes all the money and you're a stay-at-home wife,
say it without.
and he says my double standard is.
I got the definition for you.
Okay.
So the definition of double standard is a rule or principle which is unfairly applied in different ways to different people or groups. So it's a rule or principle that is which is applied unfairly to like men and women. So who do you think gets treated unfair the most? Men or women?
I think men.
Okay. You think men get treated unfairly the most? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Does that kind of change your answer? Or no? Or keep your answer the same?
So for Sungay to understand, what is something women benefit that men don't benefit from? And what is something men benefit from that women don't benefit from? I don't know if
that's a different question, but we can go around the panel with that one.
Right. For the double standard thing.
Yeah, we could go around the panel with that one. Let's start with you good, Mel? Bet. She was over here dying. What you smoking, a yaya? You smoking a yiki? All right. So go ahead. Say your question.
I mean, it wasn't a question, but it was like, what, do I still think that women benefit more on a double standard?
Yeah.
No. Actually, yeah, I do.
Do you think women, so you think
I think women do benefit more. Mm-hmm.
You think women
They're
benefit
more catered to in general. Like, my first answer was men, but that was because I thought it was only as far as like relationships.
No, we're just talking about in general.
Yeah, in general, no, 100%.
Anything.
I think women do benefit more.
In double standard,
So it's benefits.
Yeah,
Yes.
benefits.
Oh, okay. I thought it was unfair on men's part.
Well,
it was if it's just
Yeah,
benefits,
if it's
then
more
of
unfair
course,
on the man's side,
of course,
then the woman will benefit.
does benefit more.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gianna.
Well, I feel like we have, I don't know, at least for us women, we have more, in a way, like excuses. Like we're more emotional. So like maybe someone's like, oh no, it's okay. Like, they're just having a day. But like for men, it's not like that. Like if a guy's having a bad day, they can't have a bad day. We're allowed to have a bad day. It's looked at differently. So there's a double standard there. Does that?
True. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a double standard. Yeah, for sure. Men, we are, expected to control our emotions, but like when that crazy chick from the Animal Channel was on a podcast, she couldn't control her emotions. It's just kind of like, oh, well, let's just excuse her for her throwing a drink.
Exactly, yeah.
But, And it is a double standard because if she was in a male's body, if she was a man and had an XY chromosome,
She would have got ripped.
She wouldn't have done that because she knew she would have got beat up.
Yeah, men
100%.
Men don't operate like that because we know that there's a probability for physical, altercations to happen. She knows that, no one is going to hit her.
Safe.
So, and if someone does hit her, she could just call the cops or make a complaint or sue. So yeah, she knew she was safe, so that's why she acted crazy like that. So yeah, that's a true double standard. Okay, fair enough. So I guess everyone kind of switched their answer then. What about you, Mel? Did you switch your answer, or do you think women still benefit from double standards?
I kind of agree with what she was talking about.
You said men initially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But from what you were just talking about, I do agree.
You think women benefit from double standards? Yeah. I mean, yeah, women definitely
get more of a like
a pass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The world that we live in, this comfortable world that we live in with, fans and air conditioner and lights and comfortable chairs and bed pillows, that stuff was invented because a nigga wanted to invent something because he knows if he invents something he gets more status, and a byproduct of his inventions and his competence is more women. You know what I mean? So the things that was pretty much invented, women benefit from that, and I think men created this comfortability for women. So I mean, the double standards, I would say that y'all benefit from most of them. It's not really a double standard. The only double standard I could think of that men benefit from that women don't is that men can be promiscuous and not be shamed from society.
Yeah.
When women are promiscuous, now you shamed.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
for
actually
sure.
a really good one.
That's probably like the only, but I would still say not truthfully though, because if a man is too promiscuous and he got status, the Me Too movement come and girls just be lying and making up stuff like, oh, I want a bag too, he did it. Oh, I want the bag too, he did it. True. I was with him 10 years ago. So we still don't even benefit from being promiscuous long term. Short term, yeah. Long term, is in some cases with high status men, it jacks them up. Any comments on that?
I agree.
No? Agree on that? Okay, cool. And ladies, if y'all have any questions while I'm going through the chat, y'all can always ask questions, but we got a whole lot of chats coming in, so I'm gonna get to them. Yeah. We got financially we grow since in $5. Love the podcast. I definitely agree with everything you teach. Shout out to all the truth seekers in the chat. I'll teach you about Earth. All right. We got Carter Benjamin sends in $5. He says, ladies, would you respect and submit to your man the same way you would to your boss? Let's start with you. So would you respect and submit to your man the same way you do to your boss, someone that you're working for?
To men?
Yeah, well, like your man. Would you respect and submit to your man, the guy? Let's hypothetically, if you're in a relationship or married to a man, would you respect him and submit to him, just like you would submit and respect your boss?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
First of all, like when when I decide to be in a relation, or when a guy asks you, "Would you be my girlfriend?" Before answering, like I would like to take my time and think, or even dating, and if I say yes, when you ask me if I be your girlfriend, when you ask me and if I say yes, I'm not just saying yes to be your girlfriend. It's like I'm saying yes, I'm surrendering myself, because I'm opening my mind, body, soul to you. I'm submitting myself to you.
Where's she from again? Beijing?
No.
God dang.
Yo,
Bhutan.
Oh, okay. But she said she surrendered to her man.
I love that answer.
That was a good word.
Hey, Sonia, I have a
Because the
question.
level of trust and faith I'm putting into you, I'm submitting you, like I'm surrendering myself to you. I'm saying yes to that, because I believe you're gonna be there no matter what. I have that unwavering. I'm sorry if my English is not understandable.
Unwavering trust in him.
In you. That's why I'm saying yes. So of course, 100% I will surrender and submit to you.
Hey, Sungay, do you know your ring size?
Come on. This guy's simping over here.
They're over here with the lovey eyes.
No comments on that.
I say a size
Slipping in
5.
your pimping, dog.
No,
my
she's
bad,
like
my
a
bad.
4.
Move your mic a little.
My man.
There you go. Okay, good answer.
That was a great
Sun
answer.
guy.
Yeah, because I
Sungay.
don't think like.
Sungay, sorry.
Because I don't think like we will like like agree to be someone's girlfriend like just like randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I personally don't do that. I've been single for 7 years, and I'm definitely not gonna go and like say yes I'll be your girlfriend. Yes I'll be your girlfriend. Yes I'm not gonna do that. If I say yes.
I'm curious of the culture in Beijing. No. God dang.
Bhutan.
Bhutan. Okay, yeah. Chat. Y'all, I'm just bad with all names. Human names, names of places,
Your
names of
name.
anything. I suck at it. I'm good at defeating this in a logical area, but when it comes to names, I'm trash. Okay. So what's the culture? Do they have like are there any like strip clubs or like gentleman clubs out there or no?
No.
There's no gentleman clubs out there.
No.
Now, like when you're out there and you want to go on the internet, can you go to porn sites like PORN where they show nudity?
I think we can, but to be like, I swear on God, I have never watched porn.
You never watched it.
Porn.
Like porn, I have never did that, and I don't think it's common in my country.
It's not common.
Yeah, but I have seen it,
Okay.
and I know about it.
Got
So
it.
I guess yes, we can do that.
Okay.
But
so
it's
you,
not so common and open, and it's like something like people do out there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so yeah, he ain't got no strip clubs out there, so no wonder why she's speaking how she's speaking. Good, very good. And what kind of religion is it out there?
Buddhist.
Buddhist.
We have Christian, Muslim, Hindus.
Yeah, but overall Buddhist.
Yeah.
Okay, and Buddhists, I'm not familiar with that. They believe in one god or many gods?
There are so many different type of gods in Buddhism.
Oh, Buddhism.
As well.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of different gods.
Yes,
Okay.
a whole lot.
Fair enough. Moving right along to you. So the question is, would you respect and submit to your man how you respect and submit to your boss?
To a degree, yes. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different relationship. Like, I wouldn't submit to my boss.
Of course not sexually, romantically.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking up to my boss and to guide me, and I'm there to do the job that I signed up for.
Yep.
So whatever he needs, then I'm there.
So you said it to an extent, like you said, there's a difference. So what's the difference between submitting to a boss and your?
As I said, like,
Oh, the sexual
like
part?
yeah.
Oh, well, of course,
Like,
we're not talking about that. But
well, if they were like, well, can you? I'm like, no,
we
keep
meant
it
like
strictly
submit, like,
professional. So,
no.
but
Yeah, we ain't talking about giving
No.
up skins to
No.
Yeah, no, not
old
that.
Gerald.
no, which some that happens in the workplace, but
Right, but that's not what we're talking.
that's crossing the line.
Yeah.
But no, I'm there to do a job. So whatever they need me to do, I will be there to, because we're like, it'll help the whole team together. So
Okay, so you saying
Yeah.
that you would submit to your
Yeah.
man and respect your man just how you do your boss. Cool. Mel, what about you?
Say the question.
Come on, Mel.
Okay.
You smoked the
submit
spliffy?
more? Would you submit the same way to your boss, the way that you would submit to your man?
I mean, I would say I'm there to do my job, get my money, and go home. So, I mean, there's levels to that.
Well, what's the level? Are you going to submit to your man and respect your man more than you do your boss?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What about you?
I think like if I am working because I want to work,
Yeah.
it makes a big difference. Like I feel like I would of course submit to my man, because he's my husband and he's like my leader and I'm followed by him. But like, if I had the opportunity to choose if I wanted to work, it would make a big difference, because at that point I'm just submitting to what, like, his orders. But like, if at any point in time, like, my husband were to be like, I want you to stop working there or this and that, like, no questions asked, I would do it, because I know that my man is like taking care of me.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, my man.
Everyone on Facebook, we are going to close down a Facebook stream. Come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazi Podcast on YouTube, or just type in David Cooley. This live stream will pop right up. Because we got like 10,000 people on Facebook right now. So come on over to, and a lot of them never even come on over to YouTube, but come on over to YouTube. We closing down a Facebook stream right now. Let's see here. All right, bet. So that's closed down. Okay, ladies, y'all got any questions? You got a question?
It could be about anything.
Yeah, it could be about anything.
I wrote notes. Give me 1 second. Okay. So this is like more so for you two.
Okay.
Do you guys believe in prenups? And if so, what stipulations would include your prenups? Why or why not?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You always win,
I
bro.
love it. Gotta love it.
Pick scissors. Scissors.
Yeah, buddy. One more.
Paper.
Okay. Let's get it. Ready? Come on, bro. You doing extra. Take this L. I finally took an L.
Brother man.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in prenups.
So what stipulations would include your prenup? Why or why not?
Me, for myself, I'll get married through the church. So, I mean, it won't even be through the courts. So, with that being said, those are things that I wouldn't really have to worry about. But yeah, I believe in prenups. But let's just say, hypothetically, what's some stuff I have in a prenup? I don't know. Everything that I own, I keep. And, you know, when I met you and the things that I had, you know, I keep. And even if I still grow, I'll give you 5%. You know what I mean?
5%. Okay, so
give you
what
a couple. I'll make you live a good, nice, comfortable life. Nah, the thing is, hypothetically, you know, kids is involved and everything like that. House is involved, cars involved. The person that I loved and the mother of my kids and everything, I would make sure they're set.
So do you believe in alimony? That's another question. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do I believe in it? I mean, to a certain extent. So here's the thing. The way these are old laws, but we're living in modern day times. And these old laws really never caught up to modern day times. They need to be adjusted. So old laws for old times was women couldn't even vote and couldn't even work and stuff like that. They were, you know, pretty much, I mean, they worked to an extent, but women was at home being a housewife and the man was out there working. So with that being said, these rules and these laws are for old times, modern day times, where, you know, women didn't even have the education and stuff like that to even get certain jobs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, man, if y'all get a divorce, well, yeah, you need to be paying her some alimony, and it has to be some certain percentage. It kind of makes sense because we didn't have an economy for a woman to really work. You get what I'm saying? Now, modern day times, women are working. They get in the bag, right? Women saying that, oh, I don't really need a man. All of that type of stuff. They got college degrees. There are more women enrolled in college than there are men. So with that being said, when we're speaking about alimony, I don't think that applies to modern day times. It shouldn't apply.
Shouldn't, but it does.
It does apply. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's what I would say. What about you?
Do you believe in prenups?
Prenups, yeah. If the guy, you know, is wealthy, he should get a prenup. But you know, if he has kids with the woman and she just doesn't have a job, then then he should, you know, take care of her, especially if he has his kids and she doesn't work. But like he said, if she does work, because, you know, some women, they want to work. Some women don't want to be stay-at-home mothers. So if she does work, I wouldn't give alimony. You know what I mean? But I would be there financially if she needed the help. You know what I mean? So, but also, like, but I'm a little petty. So if she cheated, she ain't getting nothing. A dime, she ain't getting.
Well, that's why
lick.
my question was like,
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you were to have a prenup, what would your stipulations be? Meaning, like, okay, cool. If we
Okay.
were
the
to get a
stipulation
divorce,
is that if she give up the cookie, she
She
for
ain't-
the streets.
and she
okay,
ain't
so if
getting
she
a
cheated,
dime.
then she's not getting a dime.
She's not getting nothing. The kids will
Even
be
if-
set. The
okay.
kids will be perfect. I'll have a bank account for them,
For them,
with
okay.
money that they can't touch until they go
That
to
was my
college.
question.
Or
Yeah,
till
I wouldn't leave the kids with the woman. The kids come with me.
So you would try to get full custody.
Well, yeah, we
if
statistics
she
show that.
cheated.
Well, overall, I would get custody. Statistics show that just kids don't do good in single mother households. So
100%.
all of my kids is coming with me. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We're gonna be in that court battling.
Oh,
I'm resurrecting Johnny Cochran. I'm going
Okay.
in.
good answers.
Any other questions? Well, we'll get to the super
I'll
chats.
save
I know
it
you
for
got some other
later. Yeah,
ones.
go
Okay, cool. Ladies, y'all got anything? Y'all questions? No?
I got a question.
Sure.
Can I ask? So earlier when I was answering about submitting ourselves to our men,
Yes.
you asked me whether I have strip club in my country.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you ask that? Is there any connection with
Yeah,
that?
that's a good question to why you asked that. So
Yeah.
what I've learned is theology, like religion and stuff, you know, informed culture. And then the culture informed, you know, politics and the society and stuff like that, the rules and regulations. So it was the belief in God and the religion and, you know, the rules and the guidelines that you have in religion, a higher moral standard, and then that applies to the culture. So the culture was more moral, right? And then our rules and our laws and policies was more moral. But now with America, it doesn't go like that. It's culture dictates everything. No one looks at theology anymore. It's culture dictates it all, and the culture is degenerate, right? So then we have the culture informs now the politics. Now we have all of these rules and regulations and policies that don't make sense because it doesn't follow theology. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked, and here we got strip clubs and all of that because we have a culture that doesn't follow any religion. But where you're from, you have a culture that follows religion. You have a higher moral standard. This is why you don't allow strip clubs. This is why you said you never even seen corn and stuff like that. So that's why I asked the question. Make sense? I think I broke that down pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But what about carrying your tradition?
Tradition?
Yeah.
Man, our tradition is like Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy.
What he's pretty much saying is that like there are countries that follow traditions, you know, to the core compared to others, and
Ours isn't that.
yeah, and ours just isn't
And
that.
one of the reasons why is because we are a nation that allows immigrants in. So since we allow immigrants in, say if we wanted Christianity, like I would say that America was kind of built off some type of Christian values, right? And then we allowed immigrants coming in and they have different, you know, religion beliefs and culture. So you're mixing all of these different cultures. Then this is why living in America, no one even knows their neighbor's name. Like you don't really know your neighbor's name and you don't really even care to ask your neighbor's name, right? No one even trusts their neighbor. Like if something happens, it's like, well, I can rely on Billy right across the street to help me out if I can't pay my rent or to watch my dog or something like that. We don't really have this, you know, tight-knit culture that's based off of theology and things like that, a higher moral standard. But like where you're from, I'm sure you knew your neighbor's name, right? And you
Yeah.
probably knew all of them, and
Yeah.
you can trust your neighbor,
Yeah.
right? And if you couldn't trust your neighbor, you will probably move, right? Out here, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, but I understand about the immigrants and it's
Yeah.
open to all. One thing I like about America is like they're very inclusive. And then when we come to America, they are not like our country, like for my country, like we Bhutanese follow Buddhism.
Buddhism.
Yeah, so in America, for example, if it's Christianity, when we come here, they're not saying like you you have to follow Christianity because now you are in America
Yeah.
and you have
And
to follow
that's because
Christianity.
The freedom of
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see like the
That's-
freedom of America. Well, and that's because currently America is secular, meaning that it's religion, God and religion and the state is separated. So America is secular. So there's no God and really religion that's kind of ruling and with, policies and stuff like that. That's, their ideologies is really coming from any type of religious background that's creating the policies and the laws and stuff like that. No, it's just secular kind of hedonism and degeneracy and kind of whatever you want, do what you want. So this is why when you come here, you feel a sense of freedom. But, the sense of freedom that you feel, it comes with pros and it comes with cons. I would say for you being a newbie here, I'm sure you're soaking in all the pros because it's like, oh, I have the opportunity to do this and the opportunity to do that. But when you do get married and you start having a family, you come from a culture that is, like you said, the woman in your culture cooks for the father, cooks for all the men in the household. They surrender to their man, not just submit, they surrender to their man. Now, say if you have kids and everything, and then your daughter is growing up, there's no one around really that has any masculinity that you would even want your daughter to be with. For your son, there's a bunch of slurs out here. Well, god dang, who your son gonna, choose? So as you stay here, you'll see that long term, it's a lot of flaws. Short term, yes, it's a whole lot of pros.
Okay, from how I see it, of course I'm very new, but from how I see it, it's like, from where I see it, it's I feel America is very inclusive. They are like, they allow all the immigrants.
Yes.
And they don't try to like impose their culture or their tradition or their religion on us.
Well, they do.
We are allowed to follow that.
They do it in a indirect way, America. So it seems like they're not really trying to impose. They're not really trying to influence the people. It comes differently, though. I always say that influence is the most powerful force because influence creates how you think and, it forms a perspective and that creates your actions. So with that being said, we have LGBTQ. We have that's transgenderism and everything. We have, this victim mindset that can be instilled in people, which, it takes away the accountability and that drive, that assertiveness that people have. So there's all of these indirect influences that does impose on people, but it's not anything that's like very direct. So it's not, you're not going to feel like, well, yeah, you shouldn't be wearing that. Or, well, yeah, or these days we pray at this time of day. Or, well, yeah, you can't, do this and, do that. It's kind of free and everything seems great, but it's a whole lot of degeneracy. Yeah, it's a whole lot of things that leads people astray, but it's very indirect. Like even in cartoons, Disney, they'll just throw a man and a man kiss and you'll be like, god dang, this was a cool cartoon. Hello Kitty or whatever the cartoon is. Coco Melon. Got two dudes kissing and stuff. Like what's going on there? Crazy. So they'll throw that in. You married out here and then you got a little son. Now your little son, you out there cooking for your man. But then you look over, you peep the TV, it's like, wait, is that a man hugging on another man and that's the child? And they have why are they showing that though? Right? So everything is very indirect to impose because influence, these people out here, the people that run the world, they're smart. They know that influence is the most powerful force. And they'll do things very indirectly to get to your mind. That's what I would say. But overall, America is the best country.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. No, overall, it is the best country, but those are just some cons. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you want to, this is the land of the free, the home of the brave. And if you want to make some money, this is the place to be. So you come here, you can assert yourself and really, like you said, you're a hustler. You can go ahead and get to the bag. But money isn't everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, you can get the money, but while you're in here and soaking everything up, you can be soaking up a whole lot of garbage too. Things that can warp your mind and indoctrinate you. That's what I'll say.
But it's also like, even if I didn't come to America, for say like I was living in India, and I could like choose any other country and live there. So I think as long as you are spiritually, well aware of yourself, you know who you are, you have that moral values and your standards, and you believe in yourself. No matter where you go, what you see, what influence you get, I think it's always like good to go and see and get the influence, and then take the ones you can, like benefit in your own way and shape it how it's benefit, and take that and live. Because I'm in America and I see a lot of things, and every single day I get to learn a lot. And like you said, there are pros and cons everywhere. I do feel sad sometimes. I'm like happy, I'm learning, and also I'm like seeing so many things which I don't want to learn too.
Yeah, that you don't want to see.
Like, but I cannot just close my eyes and start my day. Yeah. And I cannot just like ignore it and go away.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. It's long term. Like your mind is less susceptible to outside influences than other people, because you've came from a culture that protected you. Correct. So you built up some, what's the word? You built up some calluses on your hands so you could deal with some stuff, right? But your kids, right? Say when you have kids, they didn't build up the calluses on their hands from your good culture, your high moral culture like you did. They're going to be raised in a culture where it's just like they're seeing crazy things. Like, they're not after you. They're after your kids is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you're in your 20s, you're older. You're less susceptible to outside influences like kids, and then you're also coming from a country that has a higher moral standard than America, right? So that means that you'll be fine. You could, like you said, I see it, but I block it out. You could block out the negative influences. But as you have kids and your kids have kids, it's going to be harder for them to block out the negative influences. Even if you're still instilling your culture and your traditions in your kids, you can still instill that in, but they're still seeing all of the degeneracy in America. That's what I would say. So it's kind of a long-term thing, not short-term. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Good question.
Thank you so
question.
much.
I like that. These are things that we normally don't speak about on regular dating shows. We kind of speak about this stuff on my Wednesday shows. All right, cool. We got Bernie's book tour sends in $2. Mel, can we get a 360?
Yeah, Mel.
I'm not getting up. They were just complaining how I get up too much.
Nah, Mel. Throw it on a big camera. And stand up for the chat, Mel. You're not standing up for the chat? She not standing up. She said $2 is nothing, man. You cheap if you send it more.
No, $2 is disrespectful.
She said if you send it more. No,
What's your cash app? What's your cash app, Mel? Tell me your cash app.
Nah. We're not having them set. Come on, ease.
No, somebody asked what was her cash app and her Instagram.
Yeah, don't read the regular chats. Well, you can.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
So, like, I was born and raised in Mexico, right? And, like, a lot of the values that you learn over there, they teach you, like, you grow up learning, like, how to cook and how to clean. And you grow up seeing your mother just, like, only cook and clean and be such a good wife and everything like that. And, like, for the longest time, because I came to America when I was 16. And I just honestly thought, like, oh, I just want to find my husband and I want to be so submissive and on top of that, subservient to him. Which just means like following him without any questions, no ifs, ands, or buts.
As you should.
Yeah, like as you would think it would be. But like when I hear her, I hear a lot of that. And I really remember like when I first came here, how I used to think, how I used to see things. And then like once I got to know people here, once I saw things here, it's just so different.
And you got warped. It changed you.
No, 100%.
And now you're a
But,
horrible human being.
no. But let me say this.
It corrupted you.
No, 100% did not corrupt me, and that's why I'm still dealing with the things that I deal with today, and that's a personal thing. But like, it's more so like, if you do not adjust with the way that like America works and the way that like, you know, like if you want a certain type of lifestyle, if you are living in America, you do have to like change. You can't just think like that, because if you think like that, she's on top of being beautiful, she's like such a pure soul. And like I look at her and I'm just like, wow, like that's what I'm used to seeing. Like women, my aunties, my moms, this and that. And then I look at the way that they were so taken advantage of. Like just being in America, like in America, you see a woman like that, and men, instead of appreciating and putting them on a pedestal, you would think that they would do that. They don't. And then that's what warps them into like what now men are like, oh my God, like you're just a smut, you're just this, you're just that. But it's like, but then you get a good woman and you're just not happy with that, because she's not the little IG model type that you're following on Instagram, this and that. And it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're saying that, you know, when you first get out, God dang, Mel, you got COVID?
No, allergies.
We got another girl in the back. Y'all want to go ahead and switch with Mel? One of y'all want to switch?
No, I got allergies, so chill.
Y'all good? Y'all want to come? No? All right. You coughing.
Don't come for me.
She over here talking. You done, did the chat even hear what she said?
Sorry.
But you know, it's just crazy, because like I still feel like if I were truly warped, and I'll say this with like the most genuine side of myself, like if I looked at the way like most people in America like live and stuff like that, especially women, if I chose to go that route, I would be on like 10, 20, 50 levels higher, whether it was financially, like the type of man I was with, this and that. But I wouldn't truly
like
be happy.
creating an OnlyFans, sliding down a stripper
Doing an
pole,
OnlyFans. I've had people want to invest 6 figures into me opening up an OnlyFans, all this other stuff, and like people always asking like, oh my God, where's her OF link, like this, that, the third, whatever. But it's like, I'm not about to do that, because like that's just not where like how I was, you know, raised, what I believe in. I'm a true believer in like Jesus and all this other stuff. And like I'll see people like even get into like, you know, dancers, all this other stuff, and I'm like, yo, the money you could make, but I'm just like, that's just not me.
You don't want to
feel
lose
me?
your soul.
I don't want to lose my soul and sell my soul, because in reality, anything that goes against your morals and your ethics and your ethos, you do sell your soul to.
Yeah, you sell your soul to the devil.
And you're not going to be happy. But it's just like the women that are getting praise and are getting that like princess treatment and this and that, they do that. Like most of the women that like people see nowadays on Instagram, they're like, oh my God, I wish I had her life. Like, oh my gosh, she's 23. Like, wow, she's had her whole body done. Like, she's in a role. She's this and that. You are
that's what the
you
media.
Are on OnlyFans. Like, you're this. And
the
I'm like,
media promotes that, and they stigmatize they call women like her pick-me's and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And they try to create a stigma, a stigma around the women that, you know, want to have more conservative values.
Yeah.
But the woman that has more, you know, democratic value, liberal values, you know, that's promiscuous, or not even just promiscuous, but, you know, doing degenerate things like, you know, OnlyFans, stripping, and all of that. They praise that, but then they go ahead and shame
and
the other
some men
woman.
will shame them, talk down on them, and like be like, I would never cover this and that. But then you get the good woman. I don't really see
that on a men's side.
I've seen that a lot. And then you get the good woman, you cuff the good woman, and then you're cheating on her or doing all this like degenerate stuff on the side.
We could say that about women. Women, you know, they don't pay attention to the good guys because he's not a quote unquote bad guy or a hood dude with a felony and whatnot. Because a lot of girls, you know, don't give the good guys the time of day because he's how many times have women said, oh, I don't like him, he's too nice.
Yeah, but those are the same women that are like with that mindset that like do the OnlyFans. They would never look at like the type of guy.
What I'm just saying is it goes both ways.
He's saying it goes both ways, that there are
I agree.
women that still look at those men like, oh, he's corny, he's boring. Because this corny, boring guy has a blue collar job. He's a Christian guy with Christian values.
He's not making
He's not going to cheat on you. He's only making $60,000 a year. He's only 5'8", but he'll take care of you. He won't cuss you out, and he will never put his hands on you. But a lot of women turn the other cheek to those men. So it happens on both sides. I definitely know what you're saying. But with men, we don't ever turn the cheek on the good girls. We wife up the good girls. But like you said, they would still then, you know, cheat and things like that. So that makes sense. But it's still not, I still wouldn't say cheating on someone, but then actually divorcing them and leaving the relationship, that does more damage to the family. And that's what women do. Women initiate 70 to 80% of the divorces in America. So, you know, cheating or not, they're actually leaving the man and then breaking up separating the kids from the man. So it's like, it just does a lot more damage. But I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, I do get it too.
Yeah, makes sense.
Never made sense.
Cool. We got Tico N sends in $10. My wife of 12 years had an affair. Had I not thoroughly busted her, she would have continued in the marriage. I left. Now she's acting like she wants me to find the woman of my dreams and move on. Hey, Tico N. That was your wife of 12 years. You left her. Get that divorce, man, and don't ever look back. If you don't have any kids by her, my nigga, she's finito. Like, she shouldn't even exist to you if you don't have any kids by her. Like, peace be gone. Don't speak to that human being at all.
Ever again.
Go ghost, my dog.
She's dead to you.
Dead to you. But if you have kids by her, that's a different story. All of the little soft talk and things she's trying to say, like, oh yeah, I want what's best for you. Let that go in one ear and out the other. Don't let her try to, you know what I mean, manipulate you so she can get any type of benefits from you. But yeah, other than that, right move on getting rid of her. We got RP Monster sends in $5. Official ratings from Cooley's left. All right, Cooley's left over here. All right, so starting with you. He says, Jackie Chan, 3. White girl, 6. Skinny Mexican escort, 4. J-Lo IQ, 5.
So offensive.
RP, y'all got something to say back to that?
Escort, you wish. Like, I swear to God, you wish you could. Like, that's just so disrespectful.
Anybody else?
I bet you they're fat, full of acne, and just sitting on there like, no.
Sitting on a
Okay.
White girl.
What?
What's
How much
new?
money?
Rosita,
How much money?
Rosita throwing
how
back
much
the
you sent
jabs.
for that?
I'm just not,
RP
because it's
sent in, RP Monster sent in $5.
You're broke.
$5.
Yeah. We got Edward
You wish.
Charlotte, $2. Oh, I appreciate the support. No chat, just sent in some bread. We got G sends in $2. Hey, Cooley, rate them for me, my G. Rate them for me, my G. Bro, $2. Come on, man. Yeah.
Send it's like $20.
Yeah, man. You want me to rate the chicks? You guys send them more than $2, man. And most of the girls, I think I've rated them before. They both been here. These 3 been here before.
Yeah.
We got Bernie's Books Tour sends in $2. What's male Instagram? You want to give your IG?
Y'all posted it, no?
Just say it like I
Just say at.
Love X Mel. It's in there.
LOVEXMEL.
All right, she said it. We got Holiday Tone sends in $5. Question for the ladies. If men don't have the right to tell you what to do, why is it that most women love telling us what a real man is?
Yeah.
Please explain. This is a good question. So this is a general question. It may not, you may not ever said this before, but just in general, I know you hear women say,
a real man doesn't do this.
A real man,
Yeah.
like, wait, he said, if men don't have the right, so like, I'm sure you heard women say, oh, no, can't no man tell me what to do. You heard that before, right?
But then they'll be the ones to be like, oh, well, you're not a real man because you're not doing this. You're not a real man because this and that.
Exactly. So the question is, for the ladies that be like, just in general, girls you may know or girls you've seen, those girls that are like, well, can't no man tell me what to do. If that's the case, why is it that most women love telling us what a real man is? So why is it that those women that tell a man, oh, can't no man tell me what to do, they like telling men what a real man is, even though those men can't tell a woman what to do?
Can I
You can go first, yeah.
I think that, like, it's kind of tricky, and this might be, like, most people may not agree to it, but I think, like, when a girl is really pretty, and, like, most of the time nowadays we see a lot of, like, what they call simps. I think that, like, when a woman is really pretty and this and that, like, they know that men will do anything just to get into like a girl's pants. And I think that because women know they hold so much power, they'll be like, okay, well, you should be doing this for me, you should be doing that for me, da 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 da. And because they're just dumb, or they don't actually have like as much self-love for themselves and self-respect for themselves, they'll kind of like listen to her. And then like when it comes down to like him telling her like, hey, well, I don't want you going out dressed like this, or I don't want you doing this, they're like who do you think you are, da 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 da. But those are like the argumentative girls. They're just like, they're kind of using their punene,
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
like,
So
to guide.
and I missed some of it. Ease, you been listening, bro?
Yeah. What she said? What she just said, right?
Dang, yo, the chat about to be like, bro, you worse than Fresh, bro. They about to-
Oh, fresh is
always-
fried.
Listen to what she was saying.
Fresh is fried.
Yo, well, any comment on that? I was fixing stuff,
No comment on that.
bro.
Oh god.
Yo, all right, Ease, come on, man.
My fault. My fault.
No, you're good.
I didn't hear it all, but from what you were saying, it made sense, I think, because I didn't get it all. God dang, whatever. Moving right along. Mel, what about you? The question is, so the women that say, oh, can't no man tell me what to do? Why is it that those women love telling men what a real man is?
I don't know. I feel like it's more
Like, what gives them the audacity to say a man can't tell me nothing, but then they like to say, well, this is a real man, but I thought a real man can't tell you nothing. So how can you even say that what a real man is if a real man, you know,
like
what I'm
a lot
saying?
of women think that they have control. They have a lot of power, so what they say goes, and that's not really
Because they
true.
see how men simp over them, so they use that to their advantage.
That's what I'm saying. Power of the
Exactly.
pussy.
That's what she was saying.
Excuse my
They-
French.
They take that and they take advantage of that
Yeah.
type of situation and they run with it.
Because when it like Rosita was saying.
So you was listening. This guy was drunk and high at the same time 3 minutes ago. What?
Yeah, no, but what Rosita said was true, because like when a guy does see a pretty girl, like you even see it online on Instagram, or I'll buy you this, or
Internet.
I'll marry you, or what's your ring size, son
Pay
guy.
your bill. Like, go pay your
You know what I'm saying?
bill.
What?
But no, seriously though, like, but that's just an example. I mean, I'm making fun of myself,
Yeah.
but no, it's serious though. Like, so girls that get that kind of attention, that's why they feel like they
They
can.
can control.
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean that they can. But when it comes to those guys who know their worth and who know that then the woman's not the only thing that's valuable that they are, they know it's all a game. They know what to do and what to say.
He gonna let it slide.
Right.
He got some type of
Right.
He ain't.
Okay. All right, let's move it over here. Gianna, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay.
Why do you think women do that?
Why do I think women continue the question again?
Talk out of both sides of their mouth.
Okay, honestly,
Why do women feel like they can tell men what to do, but
I think the
when-
problem lies is that a lot of women, especially like in America, do not have strong father figures to look up to. And then it creates this entitlement that, well, my only asset is my punanji in a
Yeah.
sense. So that can get them places. But if they grow up with a strong father figure, they teach them morals and values and to keep the box closed and to not just give it away. And they respect a man more because of the strong father figure that they have in their life. But usually a lot of women end up going to their girlfriends because they want the acceptance and for them to agree with them. Like, that's usually how it goes.
Okay.
So
Good answer. What about you? Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I do. I actually agree. Like, I have two different thoughts
Sure.
on it. So, one is I agree with you guys. Yeah, that could be one reason, and one reason could be like we know as you are born as a man, like you are men, and we know you are in. Like my point of view is like as you are born as a man, you are man. And if a girl come up to you and say like men should be doing this, that, or you're not allowed to tell me what to do, what not to do, maybe it's in his like speech. It's not about what you are doing, it's about how you are doing it. Maybe he is not telling her, for example, if my boyfriend or husband or a guy I'm talking to, if he come to me and say like, hey, I don't like the way you are dressing up. I don't want you to go out like this. I would not like that, and I would not appreciate the way you are talking to me. Of course, I'm with you, and you are my man. You are allowed to tell me what you like and what you don't like it, and it's my responsibility to look up to it. But I would appreciate it how you talk to me. If you say, "Can you? I don't, really like how you are like dressed up today. Would you like to talk about it? Or like, can you not wear this today?" Or if you are like very dominant, like some men, they're way too dominating. And if that's how your nature is, and if you come to me and say like, actually, I don't like the way you are dressed today. I don't really feel, very, I'm not into peace. You're going out like this, and I'm not with you. I'll respect that. I'll not wear that. I'll do it for you because you are my man. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to say that.
Okay, I see what
But
you're saying.
it's
So you're
not
saying that it's
what you
you
cannot
said
just
it's
come.
what it said is
How
it's
it's
how
said.
the
Yeah.
man is speaking to you,
Mhm.
but you would still like follow his lead and change it. You won't like it, but you'll
But
still
if
change.
a girl is telling you, hey, you are not allowed to tell me what to do, what not to do, it could be one, you're not telling her in a very respectful way, which she deserves. She's your woman, and she deserves the respect. And she's not going to ask that respect going outside.
Yeah, I
She's
see
not
what you're
going to
saying.
ask for anyone
Yeah, it don't
else.
work like this out here. It don't matter how we tell a woman something in America, they don't want to be told
They
nothing.
don't want.
Right.
Yeah, they
But-
just don't want to be told anything. So I would.
But
Sure, go ahead.
when you're like starting to date that girl, you already know how she is, and you
Yeah.
accepted her the way she is.
Good point.
And
But they don't look at
after
her.
that, you're gonna like tell her, you cannot order her. You can tell her, I accept that.
Yeah.
If a woman submit herself to you, you can tell her, because she accepts you as her leader, and she have that faith in you. But you cannot order her. That's a disrespect, and you cannot. It's like women in general. Do you disrespect your mom or your sister or your siblings in the house? I don't think anyone does that.
Mulan, how it works out here in America, it's a little bit different. I'm just messing with you. Look, it's a little bit different.
But okay, like
Well, you're right. I want to tell you that. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
but
saying. It
the
sounds
difference
beautiful,
is
but
out
it's
here
not
in
real.
America is that women nowadays have already been molded by their ex-boyfriend, molded by culture, molded by society. They've already been molded. So when a man gets with a woman, she already... Like, it's very hard to find a woman that has high morals like yourself and comes from a culture that respects men and, has high moral standards. It's hard to find that in America. So it's different. Generally speaking, the average woman in America, she's already been molded by the liberals, by Cardi B, by Sexy Red, and all the things that she's watching, right? So when the man gets with the woman, it's like, okay, you attracted me, because you was posting them thirst traps. But, now that I'm with you, them thirst traps need to come down. You were advertising yourself before, but now I need you to stop advertising yourself. So you are right. Men do need to make better choices in finding women. 100% right. Guys shouldn't even be going for those type of women. But it ain't those many options out. It ain't a whole lot of options out there. Most women are molded by some degenerate stuff. So we got to kind of take it and then be like, girl, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
come on, like from the very beginning, let them know what you're looking for and make sure what
true.
you want.
Yes, I tell men to do
So
that.
okay.
Set the boundaries right
Okay.
up front.
Can I say something with that?
Sure.
I think that the problem stems from like men having a very low sexual discipline, because when they do that, then they're just like running off of lust and like whatever they're attracted to.
Wait.
Therefore, hear me out.
Wait, do what? Kind of go back a little bit so we understand.
Like, for example, getting into a relationship without really agreeing with somebody's morals and like their worldviews.
oh,
on
they're
things.
just looking to smash.
Exactly.
Okay, I got
and
you.
they will end up cuffing someone just because, oh my God, like I love the way she's in bed.
Oh,
Or,
yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God,
for
just
sure.
like superficial
Yeah.
stuff. But like, unfortunately, like when you do have low sexual discipline, like you're just led by lust. Therefore, you will make choices where you end up getting into a relationship with somebody who you would usually, with your homies, talk down upon. But now you're like, actually, like, you know, you have feelings for her and this and that. And she's cool because most of the times, like, men talk down on like, oh, she's a stripper or whatever, she's a dancer, da da da, I wouldn't cuff her, this and that.
But they
you
cuffing her.
didn't meet her at the strip club, you met her out here, but because of how she looks or how she looked on Instagram, you slid in the DMs. Now y'all are talking and FaceTiming, whatever. Now you have feelings for her, you cuff her, then you find out she's a dancer. Now you're like, oh shit, well, da 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 da, like, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, those are
Don't
guys
do
that
it.
lack
Those are idiots.
discernment.
And now you're trying to change her, which is what she's saying. But people aren't doing that. People don't respect the whole, like, hold yourself back. Don't sleep with somebody. Don't give yourself away just to anybody just because you're attracted to them. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it's like,
Yeah,
It's just a moral
it goes two ways, right? You know, both of y'all are 100% correct when it comes to men choosing the wrong women. They lack discernment. Most men do. They see a small waist, the wide hips, and the fat hinds, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta have it, mamacita. I need you." So they'll just, you know, put a blind eye to all the red flags, dismiss all her red flags, and, you know, take her because, you know, he's thinking with the small head and not the big head up here.
exactly.
100% facts. But yeah, makes sense. I would also add in, though, in regards to that, in regards to why women in this culture is like, oh, can't no man tell me what to do. But then on the other side of their cheek, they say, well, you're not a real man. They try to tell us what a real man is. I agree with most of your answers, actually. I think you had some good, probably all of your answers I agree with. So that's good. Should I give my perspective on this? I mean,
Let's hear it.
Yes, please.
yeah, I mean, I already agree with their perspective. So yeah, we'll move on. Chat, y'all heard mine. Yeah, we'll get to the super chats. We got Holiday Tone says in $2. He says, question for Chung Lee. So for you.
That's a compliment, girl. You're beautiful.
He says, 7 years single. When did you last smash? So when the last time you had sex?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
When the last time someone dipped their egg roll into your
If you don't have to answer.
into your what they dip an egg roll into?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Or duck sauce.
Duck
What
sauce.
duck sauce?
Okay, okay, excuse me. I'm gonna take this off because I'm not very comfortable talking like this.
Is that a microphone? What is that? Is that a camera?
No, this is my king.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She about to respect them real quick, and
Yeah.
then
It's
she about
like
to give the
such a
details.
white-
Yeah, let me sit up for this. Hold on.
Such a white.
Something that
vibe.
people in America don't know a lot about.
Never. People in America wear a cross and do OF. Like what?
With,
And they're
with
like,
angel
oh.
numbers.
No, angel. This is my angel number, but like,
Okay.
but like
So-
Christian bio.
Let's hear the deets.
Sure. Okay. So the question
So I
is.
got this question a lot.
Okay.
I got this question recently in my Instagram DMs and my TikTok lives, as like people have watched my movie and they
They
follow
would just
my.
ask you like, when the last time you had some "Me Love You" long time?
Oh, they were like, how come a girl? First of all, I do not understand by a girl like you. I do not understand like what they mean by that.
Mhm.
So they're like, how come a girl like you been single for 7 years?
Yeah.
And then last month I got my hair braided like bohemian style.
Okay.
And I had a video shoot and photo shoot that, and then I have some of pictures and video in my Instagram, and they commented, they made a comment, and which I cannot say it. It's like, but it's very disrespectful, and since my picture is out there for like. Not
wait,
for the American
real
audience,
quick,
okay.
he wanted to know, his question specifically was, when the last time? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
when the
got
last
his
time
question.
someone clapped cheeks?
I get this question a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I got this a lot. It's like, it's not something I talk openly.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah,
You don't even
I'm
have
not-
to answer it.
yeah, but I would.
But if you want to answer it, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since he asked, and I am here in the podcast because I wanted to talk and I wanted to learn. I'm here, so I might as well answer. Thank you so much for your question. I'll answer you briefly. So okay, I would say three years ago.
Chat real quick. Yo, I don't know if y'all...
It's not like I would not want to talk about my sex life, but yeah, I tried. I'm single for 7 years now.
Yeah.
But then 3 years ago, I came, like, I was ready. Before that, I wasn't ready to even date. I wasn't ready. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend or love or relationship in general.
Got you. No. That makes sense. I wanted to let the chat know something because while she was answering this question, all the ladies' faces was literally like, "Girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Girl, don't answer that question. Just skip that question."
I was ready. I'm like, all right.
The girls in the back and everything all carried like, "No, don't answer that question."
No, I'm not gonna talk about my sex life out here. And
no, that's cool. Since you've been out here, then you haven't.
But I would like you guys to know that I'm back in dating life, and I tried dating like 3 years back. I have been but I didn't get in the relationship. Yeah, but I hope you respect that. I would not want to talk about my sexual life or anything out here.
Go ahead, Ise.
Yeah, so you said that you didn't understand what guys meant when they said a girl like you.
Yeah, I didn't really get it. Maybe the way I'm dressing up. And yeah, one thing I want to address here. I was wearing a white dress and they could see some of my, a bit of my cleavage, and they were commenting on that, and a lot actually, and it was not just a comment. They were sending me their personally sending me
pics.
Message.
Welcome to America.
So,
hey, you said you want to home with a free land of the brave, and land of opportunity. You gonna get some pics.
That's right.
I didn't respond or react out there, but one thing I wanna address out here is yes, I'm a girl and I have a cleavage, and it's natural for girls to have a cleavage. And then for your understanding, it's not just cleavage. If you can see it from a very respectful place or a view, if you can do that, it's not just a cleavage. It's also called bazoom. It's the place where you shove your head, suck it, and become a man, and you still do it when you feel low or horny or whatever.
What's that word called?
Suck it.
Bazoom.
Bazoom. That means that have self-control.
The safest. You're how your mama hugs you.
Oh, okay.
And you put your head to her chest.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's bazoom. That's the safest place in the world if you can see it in a very respectful way. I don't know how you see it. Of course, my cleavage is there.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying that men out here, they see the cleavage not in a respectful way. In your culture, they see it as bazoom, meaning that's the comfort.
Yeah, I cannot say
that's the good place.
Yeah, I'm saying
they're
if
not
you
looking
can,
at it sexually.
Definitely is
if
a good
you can
place.
see it in a very respectful way, you saw my cleavage and you commented it, I didn't react.
Yeah.
But you are constantly DMing me, and that's disrespect.
Got you. I see what you're saying.
I'm urging you guys not to do it. I'm a girl, I have a cleavage, and I would like to dress up in certain way I feel good about myself. And I'm allowed to do it.
Let me ask you.
And I know what I'm doing it.
Hold on, but
I got you, Ise. Let me ask you a question. So you said some good stuff there, and that's actually some game. You said that,
I love it.
Well, I'm a woman, and, that's cleavage. It's natural for a woman to have cleavage. You said that in my culture, it's bazoom. It's a respectable thing. Men don't look at it sexually, but out here, men look at it sexually. So I should be able to show cleavage without men viewing it as sexually. That's what you're saying, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Even in my culture, I'm sure in my country as well, people from my country also do watch my Instagram, TikTok, and everything, and they obviously
still see the cleavage
my
sexually
cleavage too, and they make comments as well.
They all make comments.
I see that.
Oh, okay.
But but I'm just urging them to see it in a, it's
In a
okay.
respectable way.
It's okay. My picture is out there in like internet to world to see it. You're allowed to make a comment. I'm not reacting.
Let me ask you a question
But
real
please,
quick, Sungay.
do not DM me time and again about my cleavage. I know it.
Real quick question for you, Sungay.
Okay.
If you see a man with a Lamborghini, he got pictures with a Lambo, big old mansion, nice place, and he's like, you could just kind of see the money on him, like he's wealthy, he's high status, right? Do you think that women aren't gonna see a future with that man? Like, oh well, he can. Do you think that women are going to excuse the fact that they can see a bright future with a man like that? You don't. They can't excuse that. They automatically will see that man, and they would see a bright future with that man, right? Now, because that's just natural, because you want a protector and a provider, right? From the other opposite, it's like in your nature, it's embedded in you. And the other thing, a man's nature, the thing that's embedded in us is, well, we like sexuality, right? So when a woman displays cleavage, I'm not one of those type of men. I'm not a boob guy. I don't care how much cleavage you got. You could be full titties out. God dang it, don't do nothing for me. But other guys are different. But anyways, back to my story. You're saying that, on the other hand, guys, when they see that cleavage and stuff like that, well, they're going to have a sexual response. It's natural for them to have, I'm saying that it's natural for men to have a sexual response when they see cleavage, just like it's natural for a woman to have a natural response when they see a man that can provide them a future. So I would say that it's the onus is not on the man to make a change. The onus is on the woman to make a change.
No, I accept that. And I also accept that you are making comments, and I accept the fact that you see it, and you, of course, what you are saying, it's 100% true.
You want it to be respectful.
But I'm urging you guys at least not to DM time and again.
She don't want no more D pics.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
right,
please.
Well, hold on. I would like to say something, guys. So hold on. So you said that, guys would say, oh, why a girl like you is single, for X amount of years. Because, most men, I guess I would say in the U.S., they look for women conservative who dress like you're dressing right now, which I think you look great, who don't show cleavage and who are submissive to their man and want to cater to their man and be respectful and believe in God, because, majority of women in America dress the opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? So us U.S., that's why we have guys, they call them passport brothers. Passport brothers are guys that go to other countries to look for wives, because
they also go to other countries just to have,
what
just
is
to
it
be
called?
passport bros.
Hedonism.
Yes, but I'm not talking about those guys though. So it's a compliment when they say a woman like you. They're really giving you a compliment because you have respect for yourself. You dress conservatively. You don't show cleavage, because the majority of American women show cleavage. They have their ass out. You know what I'm saying? They don't really cater to men. They don't really respect men. But a woman like from your culture, they respect men. They cater to men. They don't have cleavage out. They dress nice like you do. So when a guy in the U.S. sees a woman like that, that's what we want. That's what we look for. So that's why there's a group of guys in the U.S. that go to other countries to look for wife, to look for wives, because we don't have that in our country, or we do, just not a lot. So when they say, a woman like you, they're really just giving you a compliment.
Can I say something?
She was speaking towards a different part though. She was speaking towards not that part, the men that's actually, degrading her and seeing her just as a object, like lusting after her. That's why I said, well, hey, the onus would be on you to know the nature of the man, since men fall in love with their eyes, they are sexual creatures, then maybe you want to not show the cleavage like you're dressing now. Very conservative.
Like, you are allowed to make comments because my picture is out there in the internet for the world to see it. You're allowed to make a comments. I'm not reacting on it. I'm just urging you guys not to DM me time and again with all the pictures or whatever. I'm not interested.
Well, Sanjay,
I'm
you could-
just
you could do two
urging you
things.
guys. And what you just mentioned, like passport brothers from America, they're looking for conservative women and all. Like we don't find it in America and all. Okay, I get that, but if all the men from America are like the ones who are sending me DMs and
Not all.
sending all these pictures, if those are the ones who are looking for like conservative wife, the passport bro, if those are the ones, I don't think conservative women gonna like you. No matter how girls
No,
are dressing
definitely not.
up, if you're
I
gonna
agree.
comment on them like this, itself shows like what kind of respect or what kind of like, vision you have it for women.
Yeah,
And
well,
we
it
will
shows
not-
that the
we will
dating
not-
market. What it shows is that the dating marketplace is all messed up, right?
And we will
And-
not feel safe to like submit ourselves to you.
Understandable.
We will not,
Yeah, but
like-
what I want to say was that what it shows is that the dating marketplace is all messed up. Is that the power is all in, the majority of the power is in the woman's hands, and then since a small percent of the power is in the top tier men. Well, I would say really the majority of the overall power is in the top tier men, is because the top tier men, all the women want the top tier men. But overall, the general population, women kind of run the dating market. And that's because most men pander to women, and they, are thirsty for women. So it goes like this. When you get something free the first time, it creates, you're like,
pattern.
okay, it's
You said
It's-
It creates
appreciation.
It's appreciation.
The first time.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Yes, I'm gonna help her out.
I'll be listening to you, bro.
I know. I was first time you get something for free, it creates appreciation. Second
Yeah.
time you get something for free, it creates
Expectations.
anticipation.
Anticipation.
The third time you get something for free, it creates expectation. The fourth time you get something for free, it creates entitlement. By the fifth time you get something for free, it creates dependency, right? And by the sixth time you get something for free, you don't even you resent it. You don't even want it anymore. It starts to create depression and anxiety. It creates like full dependency. Like you can't live without it. So I would say that most women, they kind of hover around the expectation. Entitlement field. So since women get all of this free attention from guys because guys are thirsty, what it does in a woman's mind, they get so much free attention from men, so they look at it as like ill, like that's gross. Like, why are you hitting me up, right? Like you're doing too much. It's degrading. But let's peel back the layer. Let's say if just the first guy you ever got a compliment from, even if it was a compliment like, "Dang, baby, you look good in that dress," you would appreciate it. But you get so much free attention by men and so many compliments, like you just stated, so many guys hopping in your DMs and commenting on your pictures and sending you dick pics. You like, God dang, I don't want this anymore. This is too much. You guys are gross. You need to control your sexuality. That's because you get so much free attention. And the reason because the dating marketplace is all messed up, right? You got all of these men out here that on the new generation, they're so, I would say, they lack the ability to convey themselves and approach women through online dating. They don't even know how to talk to women. They on these dating sites all the time. They don't really know how to talk to a woman and convey themselves. They have no riz. So these guys just do anything and they thirst over women and they always take an L. That's what I would say.
That was not trust me, it's not compliment. And
Oh,
also,
yeah, I know it's not a compliment.
yeah, it wasn't at
Yeah,
all.
but-
So that's what I'm saying. I'm requesting, actually, I'm urging you guys, like, we don't find it like, it's not a compliment.
Yeah,
What's
like
not a
guys,
compliment?
no,
The next
A
one.
dick pic?
DMing you with certain
With a
words, with
penis?
certain pictures, and some comments they makes me feel
Vulgar.
very anxious. I don't feel safe.
yeah, guys, just keep
That's
it cool,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
A
I'm
nice,
just-
hey, how are you? That's
Yeah,
fine,
like-
and move it on.
And
If
also,
she
as
don't
being a
respond after,
woman-
hey, how are you? You just ain't that nigga, bro.
Can I
Just
say something?
Go ahead, yeah.
let me hold on, because I wrote a note about this. So like the reason why I think that men in America consider themselves passport bros, because obviously like America can get you anywhere. You most likely only need a visa to get into Canada.
Me and Cooley don't consider ourselves passport bros, but go ahead.
And in the States, what
No, she didn't say that.
what happened?
No. Continue what you're saying. I said we don't consider ourselves passport bros.
No, not you guys. I'm just saying like in general, like
Yeah,
the men
yeah.
that like
Like some men.
want to go out the country and this and that. I literally met a man who like purposely chose a wife from Colombia, this and that, who was already divorced, whatever, and chose her because she didn't know English. One, she was like, she had her whole profession like in her country, she was like a dentist, came over here, brought her over here, and like she knew no one. She left her entire family, she left her entire career and everything, and he was happy because one, like I knew his ex-wife, but like what I'm saying is like most of these guys that like, oh, they consider themselves passport bros, they want to go out the country and find themselves a wife because, oh, she's going to be submissive and she's not going to be argumentative and this and that. You will bring that girl here into a whole other country just because she, one, doesn't know the language, she's a wife and all this other stuff. But then when you have her, you will still be on your Instagram and on your socials following these OF girls, following these girls that are just like taking all these raunchy pictures and stuff that you would never even want your wife to do, because if not, you would never have wifed her. So that's what makes those girls just like see you in a different light. And it's just like, okay, why would I be submissive to a man who, like, one, I was already doing all of that and more for him.
Yeah.
But then when I'm doing that, it's like, it's just not enough for you. And I think that that's because of the whole hidden agenda behind like the whole like porn industry, if I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, I mean, that could be one of the reasons. I think the main reason guys take an L when they want to be a passport bro, you want to get a woman from another country, you should stay over there with that woman.
100%.
Don't bring her over here, because
Yeah.
if you bring her over here to American culture,
start
she's
seeing
warped.
things.
She's warped by the culture that's in America.
Yeah.
So it's not that, like, yeah, I'm sure that could be a very small reason of the man still liking other girls' pictures or following OF girls or still having a thirst for other women's sexuality, where then she's like, well, why you bring me over here? But the main reason is that when she gets over here, she's in the land of opportunity. So she's seeing all of this opportunity. And then you got to think about it. The guys that can't get girls over here to submit to them, they're going to other countries. So that means that those guys really ain't on that level
They're
anyway.
not on the 1%.
Yeah, they're usually not
Then
in the
these
1%.
girls come and they're like, oh, wow, so this is what these girls are getting. But then they see what those
higher
girls
tier
are
men.
doing.
Yeah.
They see what those girls are doing in order to get that kind of lifestyle and that kind of like life provided for them. They're like, oh, so now I have to do this.
Yeah, those chicks see higher
Like, it
tier
doesn't
men
make
when they
sense.
get out here, and that's what happens. They get warped by the culture of America. Then they also see higher status men, and they're like, "Oh, I got with Kyle. Kyle, you're an
he
average.
makes 100
You're
bands
below
a month."
average over here. In my country, yeah, you were top G, but over here in America, and you brung me over here, you're no longer top G. I actually see top G."
And it's not even because they don't treat them right. It's just because it's like, okay, cool, you bring me to your country and like you just have me here in your house stuck. And I know because I've seen this like firsthand.
You seen
but
it?
like you'll have me stuck here with like I left everything, dropped everything in order to be a submissive wife to you. You bring me to your country and then you still cheat on me. That's a problem with the man who has like low sexual discipline. Because it's like no matter what, like you just will never be satisfied.
Was she bad?
100% she was bad. She's Colombian. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Gianna.
Well, I have something to say with that.
I'm listening.
Well, listen, like I've said in the past before, like us women, ball's always in our court. She didn't have to say yes.
100%. I agree
So,
with you.
you know, it's all about, you know, seeking and seeing how this guy is. You can't just be like, well, yeah, I'm 100% in, which is what she did. Which, it's
Well,
fine.
she did it to come into the USA.
That's her fault.
Like she
but
had
it-
never been to America before, and she's seen this one guy who offered.
Yeah.
But again, like, okay, you're saying that she had a full-blown career. Okay, so she obviously had money. It's not like she couldn't have come to America at any time. And I'm not, you know, she didn't have to say yes. She chose. Everyone has the power to choose. So, you know, you can't put it all on the guy because she chose him. So, you know, and then
Yeah, she doing what she was doing, and
Yeah.
most of those women, like, when they meet an American guy, they're like, oh, this is a huge opportunity.
Because
like that,
papers
sometimes
and, like-
that guy isn't even their type. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, you're from America? Okay, well, America is my type. Let's see what's up.
100%. I 100% agree
Look,
with
she
you.
laughing. She agreed.
And I'll say
No,
this
it
much
was
because like
funny,
with
actually.
that one specific person that I'm talking about, like she knew and she saw the red flags. I know because I was living with these people.
Wait, you had what you was gonna say on that? You know something?
Oh
It
my
seemed
God.
like it hit home for
Oh
you.
my god.
No, it's like,
Oh
oh my God, it's America is my type.
She said
America's your
that's funny.
type?
My type. That's
'Cause, like,
I thought that was funny.
She thought it was funny.
Yeah,
It's kind of true though.
you know, because the conversation we are having and the comment you made, it's like, okay, if you agree to marry a guy because America is your type and you came to America, okay, and you are like, you got cheated on and
Yeah.
he's not treating you right, then you cannot blame him because you didn't choose him. You chose America. You are in America. What else do you want? You
Yeah.
got what you want, and you
In
cannot
those
blame him.
countries, Colombia, Mexico, Dominican Republic, stuff like that. I'm Mexican. Trust me, I know. When I first came to America, my entire family
Oh yeah, I
was like,
forgot what age you came out here
16.
again. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
my entire family was like, as soon as you get there, find you an American man. If he doesn't have papers, don't talk to him.
Yeah,
This
because
and that was the whole
because
thing.
in countries like that, like Mexico, the Caribbean islands, and they're not wealthy over there. So
They're
a lot
not.
of countries come to America for freedom and to have a better living.
opportunity, this and that.
So like other countries like that, like DR or Mexico, or anywhere in the Caribbean, when they see an American man, they automatically look at us as we got money, dollar signs, as the
You could be
opportunity
making
to
50K
get out.
a
You know
year.
what I'm saying? So and a lot of those people in those countries don't have good living, don't make a lot
Yeah,
of
bro,
money.
they trying to come over here for clean water. Just at least like, god dang, you got clean water? Yeah, I take you.
Yeah, so it's 'cause they
Dude
have
be
less.
500 pounds. It's a whole show on this, right? What's the show called where they get the woman from other countries?
It's called 90 Day
90 Day
Fiance.
Fiance. Yeah, bro, we make it. They got a whole TV show on it. Them women don't really care about the men over here. They like, oh, you America? Oh, I come.
You
I
give
don't
me
care what you look like.
papers?
Like literally,
Let's
the girl
go.
was from the Philippines, and what's the little short guy?
Oh yeah, Ed.
The little fat
Ed.
guy?
Yeah,
The
that's
fat
the
guy?
one.
Look,
Yeah.
little short Ed, bro. I don't know if y'all watch 90 Day Fiance, but
Yeah,
little short Ed, bro, he got to be about at least 5 foot even, and he
rich,
looked
right?
weird. He wasn't rich, but
Looks
he,
like a thumb.
yeah.
He looks like a thumb.
That's the wrong guy then.
He used to put mayo in his
Yeah, he said mayo. Ed looked crazy. So this is what I'm saying. Like those girls from other countries, not all, but a lot of them, they would literally get in a relationship with the man just for the green card, bro.
Yeah, they'd be like,
they
"Oh,
don't
you
love
have
the man. They love
papers?"
America.
Do you have papers? Oh my gosh.
yeah, I've seen him.
Yo,
on
honestly,
Facebook and
I used to
all.
work at a warehouse, predominantly Spanish women, and they didn't speak
They
English.
love you.
And there was one particular one who was fairly attractive, and I was like, oh, okay, she's feeling me. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to talk to her, and she was
Oh,
like,
there we go. Wait, it just popped up.
Yeah,
you put it
dude.
on the screen? Yeah.
He looks like a
Oh,
thumb.
wow.
No, that's not the woman, though. He
He's
was with a
fine.
different woman before.
she looked good.
Yeah.
I was just
Hell no.
That's the one in the red over there.
He's chopped.
Go to
Oh,
that
yeah,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
He is chopped.
Oh my goodness.
She was with. You can bring it up. Yeah, put it
Let's
on
be
the
for real.
screen.
Love is not blind. Let's be
That's
for real.
blind.
That's
Yeah,
First of all,
Ed-
that's not
yo.
love. That's not love.
She,
that's
she
was
can't
green
even
card.
stand it. Look at her face.
Yo,
she
she
knew
didn't
exactly.
love him at all, and she had sex with him too. It was a whole clip, and he was like, "Yeah, it was great for our first time." Yeah, it was crazy, bro. But anyways, let's get to the super chats. I know they in here
Jesus
wilding.
Christ.
We got Blammy Sosa sends him $5. He says, "Can a feminist woman mindset change by her man? Okay, can a feminist woman mindset change by her man exerting dominance? If so, is the feminist mindset fake?" Good question. I think this is for us, or even for me. Okay, let's see. Can a feminist mindset change by her man exerting dominance? If so, is the feminist mindset fake? Well, yeah, feminist mindset can change by a man showing dominance. I would say that most women, even the most feminist women, are attracted to dominant men. So already they're naturally attracted to it. In regards to, is the feminist mindset fake? Well, it's a mindset. I would say that it's not it holds no weight in reality because it's rooted in falsehoods. With that being said, I mean, yeah, you could say men and women are equal all you want, but at the end of the day, she's still going to want you to go downstairs and handle that knock at the door. She's still going to want you to, make most of the money, pay most of the bulk of the bills. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is fake, bro. It's just indoctrination. Yeah. We got Angel Griggs sends him $5. He says, Para la Mexicana.
Para la Mexicana. That means like for the Mexican, me.
Okay. He says, yeah, for you. Mom's not telling the daughter why they should also learn. Leaving them in the, what? Rebelled phase with...
Rebelde phase?
Is that a Spanish word?
Can I read it?
I don't know.
Let me see. Which one? The top one?